Hey Rhino Nation, it's time once again for, we're just going to call this from now on, Evening with Ruff and Dr. Weld. Dr. Weld, how are you doing?
I'm good. I like that one. That's a good one.
It's becoming like a regular thing, isn't it?
Everybody, I know people are tuning in just to hear it. I know it.
I know they are. I know they are. And I just want to say I have now 2 cakes. I did a nice little zoom in there. 2 cakes on the outside of my base. I could not be more happy. I'm telling you.
I just got one. You get 2.
I know. I got 2 already, and they're on the outside. I mean, that is
Can't
something.
ask for anything better.
No, you cannot. You could ask for a win in the in MLCW, but it looks like we came up short again.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I mean, as short could get by percentage.
Yes, it was a toughie. They definitely won by percentage. You know, it's just one of those things like we talked about last week is, you know, we're still kind of getting used to this breakdown and the way we need to attack. But hats off once again to our opponent, RSN. They did the job.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They did it.
They stepped up to the bat.
Yeah, they did. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Clash War summary.
Right.
You know, you can see the score, 55 to 55. 92.15 to 92.9. Ouch. They basically they had
kick in the butt.
It really is. And they had a 10v10-3 right in the last minute. We went ahead and took a gamble and did a dip to tie, you know, to know that we would end up having the tie score, and said, you know, you guys go ahead and 3-star our 10, and he came in and did it. So
Sure did.
You know, great job. It was a good attack. It was a hog attack, if I remember right. I was sick, but I at least tuned in the last, you know, couple minutes to see what was going to happen at the end. We had a couple 6-packers. We had Seb and Gigi, so good job to them.
Congratulations, those 2.
Yeah.
Seb's killing it.
Yeah, she killed it.
Shout out, Seb.
Yeah, she just came in, did 2 attacks, and whoosh, 6 stars.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, now let me go sell another couple of houses. I'll see you guys.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. And they had, let's see, did they have any 6-packers? They really struggled on the 9v9.
Yeah, they weren't on their game on the 9.
No.
Which kind of helped us out a little bit in the beginning, but still.
Yeah, it did. Let's go ahead and take a look at the war match, actually, the information, because you know me, again, I love to do these statistics and check out what all the percentages are, and you can see they had a 23% 99. They actually had to have, what was it, 6 dips, and I think they still left.
Around.
Yeah, and they still left 1 open, and we had 2. So you know, it was just a matter of, at the end of the day, they came out on top. You know.
Yeah, it was the top. I mean, every war does this. It's the top. I mean, it's the 10s and 11s. The game comes down to the 10s and 11s.
Yeah, it really does.
Fortunately, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is in this lineup for sure. But you know, we'll get there. So that's really all we can say about this. We still had some really good attacks, so let's at least watch a couple of attacks, right?
Let's do that. I think people will come to see those too, I think.
Yeah, let's do that. War recap. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start off with Sebcane.
Do it.
She came in and did a quad Lalo, and we basically, you know, whenever we attack a base, we always come up with some other ideas after it's been attacked once and maybe hasn't been hit, you know, and 3-starred. We come up with some ideas, and that's exactly what happened here. She came in, saw the plan, and came in and killed it. I mean, she sent in one hound. I mean, it was a great attack. It was
beautiful. I mean, it was almost textbook. You can like, you follow this to the T. This is pretty much how to do it.
Yeah, and this base is perfect for what she's doing because it's just a U. So you can just go ahead and send your loons all the way around. And again, you know, just like we said, she had perfect timing, sending in the hounds to each AD and just being really, really patient, letting her loons come around before, you know, she begins the next set of loons.
And the Teslas were in a good spot to help, you know, keep the thing going around in a circle, because, you know, most of the time you see those Teslas in the center and you're like, oh, there goes my pathing.
Exactly, and that's, you know, one of those things that you worry about. But because this one was hit, initially, we knew where they were. So we knew you could just go ahead and send them right around, and that's what she did. And then she just used her heroes to clean up. I mean, not much else to talk about. She brought, she used that haste right at the very end and brought a couple minions for cleanup, using her heroes to go around the side.
Yep.
I mean, that was an easy one for her. And
yeah, I had a couple pups on the DE storage in the center just to get. It was nice. It was perfect amount of cleanup troops. It's great.
I know. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that. You know, we've talked about it before. Is if somebody does an attack on a base and they're close, or at least it gives you a good idea of what you should do, you should use all the information you have from that attack to make, it successful on the second time around. So you don't use 3, 4, 5 attacks on a base. And that's what she did. So she got it just like that, 100%. Should we go ahead and do our next one, L2?
Yeah, L2K. I'm going to check his out. Definitely an interesting attack. I like this one. Nice hog with the queen walk, right?
No, I think he did the HGHB, didn't he?
Oh, yes.
He went old school.
Giants there, old school.
I know, which I love.
Right? Bringing it back. Things just don't die out. People forget, or the meta changes a little bit.
Exactly.
Starts with the funnel with the baby dragons. Nice funneling there.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and...
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's going to drop those giants and then followed by the healers, man. Classic HGHB here.
I know, and it's perfect for it because look at where the ADs are. They're way in the center,
They're all in the center, kind of, grouped together for it. It's great. And their healers aren't going to go down right away.
Did he get all of his bowlers in there? Let's see. Yep. Look at that.
Yeah, they all went in time.
Oh, yeah, nice. He even said, I remember in chat after this attack, he was like, it was just pretty much calling for it, because we thought, man, what made you go back to that? Go back to that old style attack. And he was like, the way that the base was laid out, I knew that the giants would just funnel right in there. Everything would funnel right in there and follow the same path and basically stick together. And he was right.
Sure did. I mean, where he put the rages, everything. And if you notice, he used no jump in the beginning.
Right.
And then one jump in the end, right? They get to the queen, which is cool because they just beat through the wall. Everything was beating through the same wall. So it wasn't like everything was splitting off and separating.
No, it was perfect.
They all were going after the same, defense, like all the giants. And so it was great. And it follows with the hogs in the end.
Yep.
Once kind of things were being tanked, it follows with the hogs.
Exactly. So it turned out really good, and he had plenty of time. There wasn't really any, too much worry about what was going on, and killed it.
And the AQ she went around, just kind of helped with the cleanup. Sometimes that queen, when she walks around the outside, is actually a benefit to the attack.
I know. Yeah.
You definitely want her to sometimes mostly go inside to help out, but sometimes it does benefit like this, where she kind of helped clean up, get some of the defenses out of the way. Worked out real well.
Yeah, and this was at a time when we're trying to clean up all the Town Hall 9s, so we really wanted to get every 3-star we could.
Exactly.
And he came in and did it. So just like that, we're already on the 3rd replay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the replay for Gigi.
Already?
He was our other 6-packer, and this was, I believe, his first hit, and it was a fresh hit that he came in.
Fresh hit.
Yeah. He's been killing it. I mean. And it's not just one attack. For a while he was just doing Gobo La Loon, and now he's doing, hogs. He's doing all loons. He's just doing whatever the base calls for, which is exactly what you'd want.
He's reading the base. I mean, when the base says, "Hey, this is a good lot," loon, air attack base. This is a good hog base.
Yep, exactly. And I do remember him in chat too after this this attack. The king actually went in and got the queen, and he said he wasn't expecting that to happen. He wasn't expecting his king to go in that far. That's why he brought the skellies initially.
I think this was the one that we saw live on the stream, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It was, and I believe it was the one that Firefly decided to, from here on out, call him the honey badger. I'm almost positive. She said, and
because they just don't give up.
Right, exactly. And she said that because he goes right into the sweeper. Look, I mean, that's what he's doing right now.
Oh, right towards it. I mean, exactly. He goes right into it, act like the sweeper's not even there.
Yeah.
And he pretty much did. He doesn't care.
No,
I just don't.
no. I mean, he's just like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my rage right here so that I can make sure to get through and then get to the sweeper. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop a heal right here because I know that, you know, that's where my wizard towers are to make sure that my
That was a
wounds
good
get-
placement, honestly. That was because it kept them alive through the center, taking care of that second sweeper, which could have been detrimental to, you know, the back end loons there.
Absolutely.
That worked out really well. I think it was excellent placement of that.
Yeah.
And then look at all of the cleanup troops.
It's unreal.
Just they're everywhere.
I know. I mean, there's no way that he's not going to have coverage for, you know, to finish off this base. Plus, he still has a haste and 2 skellies, you know, and he just dropped his other loon up at the top. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure he does swag it over here at the end with the haste. Let's see. I think he puts it over in the corner by the statues.
Correct. Yeah, he puts it in the right corner.
Yeah. And then he
Boom,
goes
and
ahead.
then I'll just go and throw these 2 skellies down too.
Why
Might
not?
as well.
Why not? I mean, look at all the troops left. What an awesome attack!
It was clean.
Yeah, he
really
just
sweet.
Really killed it. So should we finish it with a 10v10? Go ahead and get the replay going.
Get that going. Professor Cuddles, he's did an awesome attack on a 10, right?
Yeah, 3-star. You know.
Great. Bowler witch action, you know. Everybody loves a 10v10 attack.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with it.
No.
So it starts down in the south there.
And I think this was a second hit of the same attack. He just made some adjustments, if I remember right. Do you remember?
Yeah. I don't recall.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I for some reason
I think this
it
one might
was.
have been scouted, maybe, or was this?
It could be, yeah. Regardless, I mean, you know, that's what he does. He does a really good job of it. He's another, you know, one that helps everybody too with war plans and, you know, does a good job of looking
Well, he's our newest war gen.
He is, indeed.
So he's got the nice cleanup funnels around the outside and just sends a mass horde of his kill squad right at dead center. I mean, the funnel was beautiful.
It was
pretty much the whole kill squad's right dead center,
yeah,
taking care of everything on the inside.
Yeah, look where that jump was to get everybody staying right in those center compartments. You know, it was perfect.
Yeah, because we talked about it last time, is that when you open up too many compartments, it allows for the kill squad to start to wander.
Yeah.
You want to really funnel them and direct them in a smaller area.
Yep.
Sometimes just 2 chambers is enough instead of opening up 4 or 3.
Yeah, it's better normally, especially at the beginning.
Yeah, especially when you have a chamber right there that leads from dead to the center.
Yeah.
They all go in there.
Yep.
And then you just put one more jump in towards the back. It's got some bunch of cleanup troops. I mean, look at all of the troops left over.
I know.
The hound finally pops and boom. This was a beautiful attack.
It really was. And I mean, you know, when you get a 3-star for a 10, I mean, you gotta love it, don't you?
Absolutely.
So look at that. I mean, oh, me too. I mean, and that was, I believe, the only 3-star of the war for a 10v10. Killer Prof, go buddy. Cuddles.
Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Good job.
So we're hoping once again next week we will come out with a victory, but this time we came up short. Those are the attacks that we decided to show. We had a nice variety this time, so that was cool.
Yep. Different style attacks and bringing back the old school, the HGHB, you know.
Absolutely.
Things aren't dead.
No, they aren't.
The base calls for it, you know, do it.
That's exactly right. So for this week, I think that's it for our MLCW. Once again, we'll try to get a win next week, but for now, it's like and subscribe. We'll have more info for you this week, and I think that's over and out.
All right. Thanks, guys, for coming.
Yeah.
See you in the next one.
Yep.